Hello, YouTube. Get in here. Get in here, YouTube. Let's get this message. What's going on, families? I hope everybody is doing well. Happy Saturday. Happy Sunday for some. Or good evening, good morning, good afternoon. How's everybody doing? Man, it's so unreal. It's so unreal. My eyes hurt. It's playing tricks on me? What's going on? What's in the energy? What is in the energy, collective? Get in here. Hello, Munji. Thank you so much for joining the live. Welcome to my channel. While I do offer personal readings and times I do give free card pulls, I generally like to keep it to self. That way, you get the best guidance along your healing path and along your healing journey. Um, it looks like you said, like number two, are Shishma Shravat and her partner happy together or leaving? I generally on this channel doesn't don't answer other readings. If you are interested, I do accept donation for those. Thank you for your likes and welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. I am going to be starting off the live with a general tarot energy read. So let's hop right into it. I hope you're doing well. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Today, there's not really a lot to say. I usually get on here and I just be yapping and yapping, but today I'm quiet. I'm quiet. I just want to get the readout. Look, Five of Swords. This is how I feel too. This is how I'm feeling. Like, man, this person just really seemed like down in the dump. They really seem like um this person got a lot going on in their energy. They're just very unhappy or very disappointed. Could be with their situation, with their choices. They could just be bored. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this person feel like they pushed everybody away. So now they don't have anybody around to comfort them. They don't have anybody around to, conversate with. Um, they don't have anybody around to lean on. This person is just giving me an energy of, damn, man, like, what am I supposed to do? Hi, Diamond. Welcome in. Welcome in, Diamond. Hello. We're just getting started. We're just getting started. So five is also significant. This person could Five could be a number of change. So there could be changes that are occurring around this person, and they don't know which direction to go in. If we look at these swords, we see them in all directions. Like that's going that way, that's going that way, that's going there, that's going there. Just like these birds here, I kind of moved them around when I first began the live. I kind of moved the birds around, like, do I want it here or do I want it there? So yeah, so like this person, maybe there's a lot of different choices. They don't know where to involve their energy because this was also giving me like water. When I was first looking at it, it seemed like water. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe fishes jumping out the water or something like that. But it's clearly not. But that's what I saw. So it's telling me that somebody is like really in their emotions and they're battling some type of um like 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 they have these emotions but they don't want to share them, or they're scared to share them, or they may feel like when they do share them, they tend to scare people away, or maybe they overtly share their emotions, or maybe they keep them in until they explode. Wow, all of that off of one card. Thank you, Diamond. All right, but let's see. What is this energy that we have here? But yeah, this is definitely the energy of today. This was definitely the energy. And that's the thing. I gotta I have to, sometimes I sink in the energy that I absorb. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happens when you're unawakened. You can feel all these sorts of feelings, and sometimes it can come out of nowhere, which makes you think like, damn, what's going on with me? I wasn't just feeling like this. But other times it can kind of linger, and you're just like, hey, like, is this me? So that's the thing. That's the thing with being a spiritual healer, or a tarot reader or an empath, is that we seriously got to get to know ourselves so that we don't mistake our energy for anyone else's, you know. Okay, so but yeah, this person is definitely, what the freak did I say, y'all? Didn't I just say that this person don't know if they want to share their emotions or not, if they want to express what they're feeling? Oh my God. This is the Eight of Wands, which talks about communication. It talks about quick communication. It talks about, you know what I'm saying, movement, arriving or leaving. And just like I said, this person may feel like when they express their feelings, look at what we got on the top of the deck, the Five of Cups. This person feel like when they express their feelings, you know what I'm saying, they may do it impulsively, or they may scare people away because they be so passionate about what they're saying, or they're at a point where they kind of just like burst, or what I'm trying to get, like, what is that phrase when you kind of mumble at the mouth, but it's like not really mumble, but it's like so many words are coming out at once, like, you know what I'm saying, this person has a hard time speaking their emotions or expressing themselves until it's kind of like the end, you know what I'm saying. But we got the Five of Cups on the top of the deck. What did I say? They're feeling sad. They're feeling lonely. They're feeling abandoned, isolated, maybe lost friendships, lost families, or they feel like, they could be losing you, or losing the connection with you, or, they could feel like they're really missing out, because generally on the Five of Cups, we have two cups that are up beautiful with the other three cups spilled. But when I look at this card, it's like the two cups, they spilled too, but it don't really look like nothing came out of them, but they're still spilled. So I feel like this person may feel like they, you know what I'm saying, they may lose your connection, or they may lose your friendship, or they may lose something if they don't speak up, but they're so afraid, which is causing them to self-sabotage something. Yeah, with the star here, this person needs to heal, or maybe they want to communicate that they feel like you are their star, or maybe they could want to communicate that they want a renewal, that they do have faith in this connection or something like that, but they just can't stop getting in the way, getting in their own way. Okay, yeah, Ten of Cups. So it does revolve around a family, or it could revolve around a family that they want with you, or you could have a family with this person, but it's really hard communicating with this person. But you know that there's some things that y'all need to work on, or some things that y'all need to face, and kind of communicate about, but maybe it's hard for you and this person. It looks like this person may have two toddlers, a boy and a girl, is what I'm seeing here. There could be a mother, with a boy and a girl, and they look like they're both maybe under the age of two. So you got one that is maybe on a sippy cup. I know my daughters are I had one every year. My last three was born every year. So that's how I'm getting on this card right here. It's like maybe you had a baby and then you had another baby the year after or something like that. Like your kids are very close in age. Okay, what's this Five of Swords? Maybe you want to communicate with this person that you don't want to be together anymore, or you don't feel supported by them, and you feel that you need to heal, you need to do some healing on your own, but you're scared to communicate that with this person. What did I say about healing? We got the Four of Swords. There was a lot of cards that fell out here, but we also got the King of Swords in reverse. So man, oh my God, like I said, either this person, when they express their emotions, they could come off very malicious, or they could come off very angry, or just all over the place, ungrounded. Or this could be a situation where one of my lovely loves, you know what I'm saying, may be in a situation where the person that they're dealing with is very abusive verbally. You know what I'm saying? You got these two kids, they don't really help you. You're trying all you can to take care of them. You don't really know who to go to communicate, but you do recognize within yourself that there is some healing that you may need to do. You know what I'm saying? And oh man, I'm giving you 100 hugs right now. You know, if that is the case, baby, because you are not alone, and you're not the only one that been through that. And you may feel like you don't have nobody around you that you could communicate with. You know what I'm saying? But you do have a safe place here. So hopefully you did subscribe to the channel, and if interested, book a read, to get some clarity, to get confirmation of something. But we have the Two of Wands here, so there is a decision that somebody has to make. You know what I'm saying? They're all up in their head about this decision, about communicating, about moving forward, but their intuition is telling them it's time. It's time to make the move. It's time to set the record straight. It's time to express what you're feeling. It's time to come out of your head and put it into words, um, put it into, write it out, write it out. You know what I'm saying? What's this Eight of Wands here? She could just be tired overall. Look, the Nine of Pentacles. What did I say? Somebody is wanting to make the decision to leave or walk away from a commitment, walk away from a connection, because they feel like maybe their other half is very cold, or they may feel like they just don't want it anymore. They just don't want this relationship or this connection anymore. They may have children with this person, so they feel like, you know what I'm saying? The children, what am I going to do about the children now? You know what I'm saying? But I strongly feel like this person they're they're trying their best to gain the courage or the strength to communicate with this person that they no longer want to work on the commitment or work on the partnership, that they want to heal. Maybe they want to heal by themselves, or maybe they feel like y'all should heal, and um that the best thing for y'all to do is to heal alone. And if it is meant for y'all to be together, then come back at a later time, or come back when you both are healed and more balanced and more stable. Maybe they feel like, or maybe you feel like this person is not a bad person. It's just at times y'all may clash, or at times it may be hard for y'all to communicate about certain things. And it's only because you're wise enough to know, with the High Priestess here, you're wise enough to know that there's maybe some traumas or some past pain that either you or this person has not let go of. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got the Six of Wands here to clarify the star. So You could either be a healer yourself, especially with the high priestess coming out. It's telling me that you're very aware. So you could be spiritually in tuned and you know that your journey is to be out in the public eye with the Six of Wands here, healing people, helping people renew themselves, renew, their way of thinking or their perspective, or renew their emotions or renew their heart. You know what I'm saying? Come out of this self-sabotaging behavior and really set goals to improve their self, improve their communication, improve their well-being, even if they're single parents. You know what I'm saying? Empowering them, letting them know that they can do it. If they're unsafe or unhappy in a situation, they don't have to sit there and suffer. They do have soul family that would love to receive them and help them along their journey. Yeah, with the Page of Swords here, which is talking about knowledge, gaining information, going back and studying or going back and reviewing. Diamond said, how long will you be on? I'm kind of going with the flow right now, Diamond. I'm going with the flow, honey. So I do plan to be on for as long as spirit keeps me. Why, you got some stuff you gotta do? She said, okay, I need to run in the store right quick. Be right back. Oh, okay, okay, okay. All right, take your time, honey love. All right, but yes, yes. So let's see. What is it about these Two of Wands? What's the decision? Oh, wow. The High Priestess and the Queen of Cups. Okay. So this could be somebody that is maybe they're not answering the call. Maybe there's a situation where this person, wow, and I just split the deck on a king of wands. So it could be a business. It could be a spiritual business where this person is maybe procrastinating or not taking a step that they're being guided to take, especially with the high priestess here. It's like your spirit team is trying to align you because I see 2-2 here. I see 2-2 here clarifying the Five of Swords about the change that I was talking about earlier. So there could be something that you do or something that you involve yourself in where your spirit team is trying to pull you away from it. They want you to make a decision to really walk down your spiritual path and really get to know yourself deeper. This Queen of Cups here, and identify your energy from others. Oh my God, that's what I just said before I even started the reading. Oh my goodness. That's why I was saying that it's so important for you to realize when it's your energy and when it's somebody else's energy, because it can have you in a self-sabotaging energy. You know what I'm saying? Because you thinking that you're the one feeling all like procrastinating or feeling like sad or down about something. Because you see the high priestess, she feels sad. She feel like there's a lot on her mind, like her mind is very heavy. You know what I'm saying? But spirit is telling you that it's time to walk down your path and identify, especially with the king of wands here, that it is not your energy and that you have to actually express this energy into the collective, which is going to bring your soul family towards you and help them. This is messages that you have to relay to your soul family. This is energy that is needed within your soul family. Okay, let's see what else. Look, we got the Nine of Wands, and it fell down, but it fell in a reverse. And the Nine of Wands in reverse, it talks about giving up or admitting to some type of failure. And we have the World here. Oh, okay. Okay, so maybe they're saying like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you're self-conscious about everything. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you feel like you're self-conscious about everything. So you want people to see you in the upright. You know what I'm saying? You don't really want them to see your flaws. When it comes to the world, you want them to see you as this strong, resilient, you know what I'm saying, capable of taking on the world and standing at the top of the mountain with your cape. I know. I know, collective. I get it. I absolutely get it. But Spirit is saying, no, the world needs to see the real you. So let your guard down. And I feel like maybe that's why you self sabotage and not get in front of your collective, because you be like, I don't want them to see me like this, or I don't want to rub my energy off on them, but whole time is you absorbing their energy and things that they really need to hear from you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they like, no, stop trying to look. Because if we flip the nine of wands up in the upright, you see how they got binoculars? I think this is like a telescope where they can see the moon. So you can see all the little critical flaws. That's why spirits put it in the reverse, because they said, don't worry about your flaws. Don't worry about what they're going to see about you. Don't worry about, because this is the thing. We are the center of our own life. You know what I'm saying? We are the center of our own life. So sometimes we tend to believe that people see those small things that we critique ourselves about, but they don't. People don't give a damn about us like we think that they do, or, we tend to think that they do. No, they really don't. So that's why Spirit is saying, close out that cycle of self sabotaging, and admit. It's okay to admit when you're not feeling well. It's okay to admit that you're not at your best. You know what I'm saying? But still be you, because that's what they love the most is you, you know? What's this Nine of Pentacles here? We have Ashley. Hello, Ashley. Welcome in. Ashley said, I feel like this read is about me. I am trying to figure that out. Oh, well, I'm glad to hear that the message is resonating with you, Ashley. Welcome to my channel. Okay, let's see. Yes, honey, you are not alone, and it's going to be okay. You know what I'm saying? Truth seekers will always stumble up on confusion, but all you have to do is speak to your spirit team, your God, your angels, your ancestors. They'll bring you clarity every trip. Get out into nature if need be. I love nature. Y'all always see me in nature as if I'm damn near homeless, but I couldn't be, because I can't live like that. Plus, I got too many kids to live like that. But I love nature. So especially when it get hot outside, that's where y'all gonna see me most. So going to get used to it, collective family. I know some people up in here said, I seen somebody say something up in here like, like she's always in her car, she's always outside. You know what I'm saying? Is she homeless? Wondering if I'm homeless, but baby, I can't be. But I do love nature, absolutely. So get used to it, okay? All right, but yes. So let's see. What is this Nine of Pentacles? What is this Nine of Pentacles? This little deck is not too bad, even though it's big, and sometimes the whole book be spilling out. Shout out to the Fatality deck, though. I really do like it. I don't like the name of it, but I do like the deck, the cards. All right, but we got the Six of Pentacles to clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Wow, yeah, this is knowledge. This is seeds. This is seeds that you have. These are seeds. This is experience that you have that you can share with the Six of Pentacles here. You can share this with your collective, and that's what your purpose is. That's walking you right into your purpose. Not only that, it's walking you right into your lover. If you know what I'm saying, if you don't have one, but the lovers also give soul family, it gives soul union, it gives soul connections. You know what I'm saying? People that truly value you for who you are and what you've been through and your flaws. You know what I'm saying? They understand it could take a toll on you. These people are the people that you gonna understand, and that's gonna understand you. It could have been a time where, you know what I'm saying, you were dealing with a lot of people that you were dealing with a lot of people that didn't understand you. So you've dealt with a lot of criticism with the Nine of Wands that came out. You may have dealt with a lot of criticism. And this is why you're afraid of people seeing the things that you're hard on yourself about. But Spirit is saying, no, no, you're being called to your soul family. They're going to help you heal. They're going to be the ones that help you heal because they're going to love you from the inside out. You know what I'm saying? Yvette said, is this super chat or just a regular read? Yeah, this is a general read. This is a general read. I haven't made it up to the super chats yet. I'm sorry, Yvette. Thank you so much for asking and bringing it to the forefront, honey. But I do offer donation reads if you are interested. But this is a general live read, so it could actually resonate with anybody, and hopefully it resonate with you, give you some type of confirmation or clarification on your path. Okay, but welcome in, honey loves. All right, what's the Six of Wands? What's the Six of Wands, Spirit? Ooh, oh my God, that flew. That flew out something serious. And guess what it was, y'all? The Ten of Swords. What was I just talking about? You worried about people seeing your flaws publicly, or you worried about, you know what I'm saying, the things that you criticize or that you're so hard on yourself about. But Spirit is saying, baby, you see how the Ten of Swords came in reverse? You can go on and let that past go because it's only up from here. Oh my God. Look, they said it's only up from here. So this is the crazy thing. The Ten of Swords came out in reverse, which the Ten of Swords in an upright talks about pain, hurt. You know what I'm saying? Ultimate betrayals, you know, going through it, like really going through it, you know? But with the Ten of Swords in reverse, it's telling me that you've already been through it. You've already been through it. You at the damn tail end of it. And now that you done been through it, you still at that stage where you're a little hesitant. You're just a little hesitant. You know what I'm saying? Because of what you done been through in the past. But with the Ten of Swords in a reverse, they're saying, let it go. It's time to come. It's time to make peace. Yep. With the star here, it's time to make peace. It's time to make peace, baby. And look at the Six of Wands. Like I said, the Six of Wands talks about somebody being in the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? Somebody being awarded, somebody being rewarded. You know what I'm saying? Somebody being supported and egged on. So I feel like this is your soul family. You know, they're supporting you. They're egging you on from the inside out, which is going to ultimately help you continue to heal. Healing is a forever progress, but at the same time, you have got over the hard part with the Ten of Swords coming out with the star here. You have definitely got out of the hard part. Now it's just beginning to walk that straight line again, you know, which can be a challenge. Don't get me wrong. I've been there and I'm there, you know, but with the love of you guys, and the love of God and everything, it gets me through, it pulls me through. So hopefully I can do the same for you, you know? So let's see here. Wow, yeah, Nine of Swords, a lot of overthinking. But, yep, overthinking about the heartbreak that you've been through. But Spirit said it's time to let it go. And this could be stemming from, issues with your mother, because we see mom there and we see a child there. So you could still be lingering off of, maybe how somebody, a parent, it don't have to be your mom, a parent, a guardian, whoever, somebody, they didn't tend to you the way that they should have when you were, needing their love, when you were needing their attention, or, and that has lingered in your life for a very long time. And that's crazy because the reading actually started out with the 10 of Cups, where I was talking about a parent and their two children. You know what I'm saying? So you could either be the parent, or you could either have you could be the child. It was you and a brother that grew up. Maybe y'all didn't get the attention that you needed, so desperately needed, from your mom at that time. So now, as an adult, you kind of lost in life. You kind of second guess yourself. You doubt your decisions. You don't feel you're capable of making decisions for yourself. You don't feel capable of, showing up for the world and being this healer that you're called to be. But Spirit is saying you're more than capable, baby. You're more than capable, because for one, they put it in you. Your God put it in you. Your angels put it in, your spirit team put it in, your soul family put it in you, because this is who you are always meant to be. The things that you've been through was not you. They were a testament to who you are supposed to be, at the end of the day. And your your spirit team wants you to embrace that. They want you to embrace who you are inside and out. I know, because before I actually went through my awakening, I noticed how every time I talk to somebody, they'd be like, damn, how did you know that? And I just be laughing. So then I got in my ego about it. Like, yeah, I know what to say to people, right? But then when my ego was crushed, um I started listening to, instead of actually thinking like, oh, I'm unique and I got this gift and people ain't got to really tell me much for me to hit it on the nail. You know what I'm saying? I used to They used to call me crazy, right? They used to call me crazy because I had this gift. And when I started to break down and go through my awakening, where everything hit me like a ton of bricks, that actually was a part of my insecurity. Oh my God, people think I'm crazy. Now I don't want to talk to nobody because I don't want to call them out on something. Not whole time. I didn't know that I was calling them out on shit that they knew was wrong about this. Or that they knew that they needed to heal or needed to fix. You know what I'm saying? But we tend to get caught up in what others thinks about us. And Spirit said, once we get to know ourselves with this hermit here, what others think about us is no longer of worry. It's no longer of a concern. But it's that keeps us stuck and keeps us contemplating and really keeps us hung up in our own doubt, in our own self-doubt, in our own pain, because of the past with the 6 of Cups here. So your spirit team is telling you that it's time to let the heartbreak go. And they don't get it twisted. They do understand that your heart has been broken. They get it. They really truly do understand. But they said, if you allow them with this hermit here to help you um learn, or to help you, you see how there's a lantern here, shed light. If you allow them to help you shed light on the reason for this pain, you're going to come back greater than ever. You're going to come back greater than ever. Look, didn't I just say greater than ever? Look at the King of Cups. You can't get no better than the King of Cups when it comes to emotions. The King of Cups is so balanced with their emotions. They're so um aware of their emotions, and they do not let anybody bring them out of character for no reason. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, the King of Cups, like I said, is fully aware of their emotions. And which emotions is theirs and which emotion is not theirs. And with that being said, I just saw the Eight of Cups. Your spirit team said, don't deprive yourself from this journey of self-love. Don't deprive yourself from this journey of getting to know yourself. Because that's going to be the best thing you've ever done with the Hierophant here. That's going to be the best choice you've ever made when you finally decide to really walk down the journey of self and getting to know yourself in isolation, not being afraid to be alone. Because just because you're alone doesn't mean you're lonely. Okay? Just because you're alone doesn't mean you're lonely. So they said, don't worry about what the world may think or how the world may view you. You know what I'm saying? You do, you continue to look up to your spirit team for answers, your creator, the universe, and be patient with yourself because you have a new beginning coming, a new solid beginning. Hi, Michelle. Welcome in. Welcome in, Michelle. You have a Ace of Pentacles a Ace of Pentacles coming in. A new beginning, a new solid beginning, a profitable beginning, you know? So go on and let the past die. Go on and choose that path of healing because it's going to be the best choice that you've ever made. Okay? That was awesome. That was a great collective read. That was a great collective read. I hope that it resonated with somebody. But I do offer personal readings. If anybody is interested, I accept PayPal, Zelle, and Apple Pay. But I do like to do general reads until we get a family member tapped in for a personal. All right. So we're going to pull out a different deck to do another read. So we got the Love Oracle deck out here. Uh-oh, we had a few flip out here. And when they all flip out at once, generally it's because they're tied to the reading somehow. Um, so I'll intertwine them for sure. But let's see. Happy Saturday. Thank y'all for being in here with me. I hope everybody is doing well. Um, hopefully you had a great Saturday. Uh-oh, here we go. Kid about to come tell mommy something. Michelle said, it's been lovely. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. I'm glad. Oh my goodness, we got very soon. Oh wow, and then we got two people on this deck. So I mean on this card. So it definitely looked like maybe a love offer could be coming or don't have to be. It could just be you feeling emotionally supported. You actually feeling welcomed, feeling loved around somebody or some people. You know what I'm saying? Or even just within self. Maybe an emotional balance. Maybe you very soon you'll be balancing out your feminine and your masculine side, your feminine and your masculine emotions. But let's see. We're going to dive into that very soon. What's happening very soon? If you want to know what's happening very soon, put in the chat what's happening very soon. We got unrequited love in a reverse. What did I just say, man? I just said that you was gonna be I'm sorry. I just said that you was going to be walking into some type of emotional support, some type of love very soon. So you could have been walking away from unrequited love, one-sided love. It says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. You know what I'm saying? So you're walking out of those connections, those one-sided connections, this one-sided marriage. You know what I'm saying? Because we got wedding on the top of the deck, or it could be that you're walking into a marriage where you're going to feel very welcome, very loved, and this love is not unrequited. But I do feel like it's strange that unrequited love came out, because we have too many cards in this deck to clarify like a happy wedding or a happy love, if that's the case. But we're definitely going to tap into it and see what's going on. What is this unrequited love? Hello, hello. Welcome in, YouTube families. I hope everybody is doing good. Okay. And if you're not doing good, you're striving to get there, right? You're striving to get there. We got Five of Pentacles. So definitely leaving somebody out in the cold, feeling abandoned, feeling, oh, okay, no, that's over. So they said them connections that you be in, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you choose the right option this go around. Maybe there's some options or some suitors that's about to be coming towards you, and they're saying make sure they probably hit you with some lessons and some tests to see if you have learned a lesson from the past about this unrequited love, and about these people that come to bring you offers, but they really don't want nothing serious. You know what I'm saying? But hold on, these people that come to bring you offers, but they really ain't got shit to offer. My fault. I ain't mean to laugh, but you definitely ain't the only one that goes through that, collective. So don't take offense to the laugh or anything like that. But they say you are the prize, recognizing that you are the prize. You know what I'm saying? When a man finds a wife, he finds a great thing. So if somebody come towards you, somebody's going to be coming towards you very soon, and you're going to have to pay attention to what they got to offer. And if they ain't got shit to offer, you're going to have to end that real quick. You know what I'm saying? Don't even give it a second thought, you know, because you don't want to be connected or tied, committed to somebody that can't give you nothing. Now, all y'all doing is arguing and having sex. That ain't right. That is not good. That's not a good relationship. That's not healthy. You know, Spirit said, I ain't telling no lie. That's the Ace of Swords right here. That's the Ace of Swords. So they said, make sure, yeah, I saw the Page of Cups too, which talks about naivety. Okay. Don't be naive towards these people or turn a blind eye. It could also be a situation where maybe you met somebody in the past that was already married. You know what I'm saying? So you may have felt like, or maybe they didn't share that with you. So you end up catching strong feelings for this person. And come to find out, you know, they left you in the cold. The love was unrequited. They didn't have nothing to offer you, you know? This car flew down on the ground, face down. Ooh, ooh. So you know what I just heard when I said this car flew down on the ground, face down? It gave me a view of maybe people that you used to intertwine yourself really left you flat on your face. That's what I got. Really sunk flat on your face, man. So it took a lot of healing, you know, a lot of patience, a lot of divine intervention in order to help you balance your heart again, balance your emotions, um, come to grips with yourself again, melt the ice on your heart. You know what I'm saying? Open up your heart again. It took you a little time to do these things, become confident in self again. So Spirit is saying, don't let nobody walk in and take that from you. So what is this very soon? What is this very soon? Yeah, because that card that fell, I ain't even about to get it. We got the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, your money about to change. If you single, you could become a wife very soon. Oh my God. Yeah, because we got wedding out here. Yeah, so we got the Queen of Pentacles. Oh my God, the lovers. So yeah, somebody is seeing you as the one. Somebody is seeing you as the one. And maybe they're saying that these insecurities, maybe if you're dealing with any type of insecurity or self-doubt or, abandonment issues or um, any type of financial issues or something like that, where you're not truly involved in what you're doing or the job that you do, you still can't really live the life that you desire to live. They're saying all that is about to die. All that is about to die because this Queen of Pentacles here is very smart. They're very smart. They're very creative. So it could be something that you're about to do, your skills, your talents, that is about to bring you out of this Five of Pentacles energy, out of feeling undervalued, where you feel like you don't get enough, or you feel like people don't cherish you for who you are, or you feel like people don't um, acknowledge or recognize the time and energy and the craft, the talents, the commitment that you be putting into shit or things or people or places. You know what I'm saying? But they said very soon all that is coming to an end. You're about to walk into a place where people sees you for your value. Look at this, the Page of Cups here. So a message, there could be a message coming in, an offer. There could be a love offer. There could be a job offer, a contract. You know what I'm saying? Somebody wants to explore your creativity. They see that you're very creative. They may ask you to help them. You know what I'm saying? Across the world, you may be traveling. They may invite you somewhere across the world, to take a trip. They may invite you, like maybe there's somebody that watches you online, or this is somebody that sees you, like maybe you create something, content, something like that, or you do something specifically that catches people's eye, or it caught somebody's eye in particular, and they love it. They absolutely love it, and they would love to support you in it. They would love to support you in it. Yeah, look, the Four of Cups and the Ten of Cups and the King of Cups. So the Four of Cups generally talks about somebody that is bored, they're disconnected, or they're focusing on the wrong thing, or they're focusing on maybe what they'll lose instead of what they'll gain. You know what I'm saying? Spirit said, don't get caught up in that. Don't get caught up in what you're going to lose, because you're going to gain too much more. Too much more. Okay? So if you are worried about, you know what I'm saying, maybe people that you have to leave behind, or if they may offer you to move or something like that, offer you an opportunity to move, or to travel, you may second guess, because you may think about mom, or you may think about dad, or you may think about, siblings or family, whoever. But Spirit saying, don't second guess. Don't think about that, because this is your ultimate happiness. This is what they created for you. This is your divine path. You know what I'm saying? This was fated for you. So don't miss the opportunity trying to beat yourself up about people that you already felt lonely with anyway, about people that wasn't giving you what you truly deserved anyway, about people that kept you in lack, or that abandoned you or neglected you when they had the opportunity to show up for you. You know what I'm saying? You can't feel bad for that. You have to move on and move forward, because it's your time. It's your time. And it's your time to shine. You see how this Queen of Pentacles is shining on this card, they said it's your time to shine, and don't let nobody take that from you. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid of looking goofy to people, or don't be afraid because people might be like, what are you talking about? You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're doing. You're just up and leaving with somebody that you don't even know. You're just doing this. You're doing this, but you've known these people for a very fucking long time, and they haven't done anything to put you in this Queen of Pentacles energy. Nothing. And that's what your spirit team is saying. So they saying it's time to cut it. It's time to dead that. It's time to unalive those one-sided connections. And you know who they are. You know what it is. You know? All right. What else do we have for the collective? Look. The Magician. What did I say? Didn't I say that they see your craft? They see your potential. You have so much talent, so much skill. And your spirit team is telling you to come out of these insecurities so that you can really let this be seen. Let go of your insecurities. Let go of the past people that hurt you so that you can really show the world who you are. So that you can get what you deserve, what you're so valued. There's no value on the beauty or the energy or the skill or the creativity that you bring. There's no value. But at the same time, well, I ain't gonna say there's no value, there's no price. There's no price, but there's a lot of value. It's invaluable what you bring. And they said it's time. Didn't I just say that it was time for you to shine? It was your time to shine. You don't have to worry about the conflict. You don't have to worry because you're moving away from that. You don't have to be worried about moving. You don't have to be worried about moving because you're moving away from that. Yeah, people are going to be heartbroken. They are. But these people never did anything to help you with the Five of Swords here. These people were bullies. They gossiped behind your back. They cheated you out of what you deserve, what you were deserving of. They cheated you. A lot of times they copied your shit and pretended like it was theirs when you were going through heartbreak. You was writing that shit from the heart and they copied it and pretended like it was theirs. Probably put it in their songs, put it in their music, wrote something to make it seem like it was theirs and whole time it was yours. And you gonna get recognized for that because people see it now. People see it. Whatever it is, whatever it was coming from your heart. So they saying go on and let them cycles close because it's over. You are closing out that lack and opening up to something so beautiful. And it's about to take place very, very, very soon. And it could have something to do with writing. You could be a writer. You could be a creator, a content creator. You could be a journalist. You know what I'm saying? You could write a book. You could write a book. But whatever it is that you do, it's going to touch the world. It's going to touch the world. And they are going to forever remember this one little, you know, feminine, this one female. You're going to leave a long lasting legacy. You see how the whole world is still going to remember this one little person out of your town, which is you, that wrote that major statement or that did that incredible thing. Because that's what the divine put in you to do. So they're saying be patient. Let go of your insecurities and don't be afraid to show the world a real you. No matter how goofy you may look. No matter how many flaws you may feel like you've accumulated over this lifetime. It's okay. It's all going to be seen. And very soon, people are going to love you for exactly that, exactly who you are. Okay. Wow. And you could have a soul partner that they want you to walk this life with. And they could also be coming in very soon because this is what you manifested for. But not everybody is manifested for love. Some people just want love of the world, you know? They just want to feel love. They just want their skills and their talents to be put on the forefront. You know what I'm saying? And that's enough. And that is what's coming. Matter of fact, it's here. It's already here, which is why we have very soon. So that's why your spirit team is saying clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. No matter what it is, love, money, respect, value, children, whatever it is, manifest it into your life by making a solid decision on going after it and leaving behind whatever it is that ain't got you there yet. I ain't gonna say whatever. I'm gonna say whatever it is that ain't got you there yet, and whatever it is that is getting in the way of you getting there. You know, it's time to let that stuff go. Didn't I just, man, look, and I'm gonna end the reading at that because I don't like to continue to repeat the same message. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can go back and rewind the live if you want to hear it again, but I'm gonna post this video up as well. But with the world here and the Ace of Swords coming out again, y'all literally just saw me put these cards back in the deck and I shuffled the cards and these came out again. They said it's time to close the cycle of whatever type of lack, insecurity, abandonment, past wounds, past lovers, past family members, past people in the community that may have bullied you, whoever, whatever. It's time to let it go and set out on a new beginning of your true self, your true authentic self, who your spirit team knows you to be and has always wanted you to be. And because you went through the things that you went through in your past, was molding you into who you are and who you were meant to be. So keep going. Keep going and love yourself. Love yourself and everything around you. Look, the Four of Swords. It's time to heal. It's time to heal. Lay your burdens down and get on that journey. Okay? Ashley said, my work. I just left. Wow. See, Ashley, your intuition was telling you. Michelle said, my daughter sings. She's only 11. She sings online. I think she will get noticed one day. Never know. Have faith in her. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Michelle, I'm wishing your daughter the best. That is awesome. That is so beautiful. Absolutely. Yes. All right, but I'm going to leave that message there, collective. I hope that that helped you, provided you some type of clarity or confirmation. Great things are ahead. Beautiful things are ahead. Beautiful things are ahead. So don't be afraid. Tomato, tomato. Let it go. Okay, because nobody is the same. Everybody got differences about them. Everybody. And who is anybody? Who is anybody to say that your difference should have shame or guilt or shouldn't be valued or loved or respected, you know? Wow, that's beautiful. Michelle said, I sort of get her creating. Sounds amazing. Yes. Awesome. Awesome. And she's 11. She has a whole life ahead of her. And there's plenty of opportunity for change and opportunity windows of opportunity to come into her life. So yes, every single day, every single moment, every single time you can, encourage her skill, encourage her talent. All right, so let's see. Let's pull out another read for my lovebirds in here that want to get a confession from their soulmate if y'all are in separation. Or don't have to be. You don't have to be in separation. It could just be some things that you feel that they got going on that they're just not telling you about. But you want to know what's going on. What's going on with your soulmate? What's going on with the love of your life, your true love? You know, what is the message that they have for you today? What's the message that they have for you today? Oh, let's get a confession. Michelle said, yes, I will. She's my little star. Thank you. Oh, how cute. You're most welcome. All right, let's see. Ooh, whoa, that flew. And I see spark. If I see spark and I see hopeful. So yeah, you and this person got a spark. You and this person may have had an instant spark. As soon as y'all seen each other, it was just something so noticeable about you to this person, or something just so noticeable about this person to you. It's like it could be a situation where y'all never felt like you never felt like this with anybody else before. You know what I'm saying? Like it hit you like a ton of bricks. Like, oh my God, I'm so attracted to this person. You know? Wow. It hit you quick. Let's see, what else? What do we have? I don't know why, but this deck feel like I'm missing some. Unless it's because I've just been dealing with bigger decks. Bigger cards. Um, so now this card deck feels small. Okay, let's see. Doubt. Okay. So somebody is doubting their connection. Either you doubting the connection or your person is doubting the connection. But it says, please stop doubting our connection. I can sense it and it's making me doubt too. Just have faith and know I will reach out to you when the divine timing is right. Trust the process, my love. Everything will work out beautifully. Wow. Okay, so this is speaking of somebody that's back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Maybe because of how long it's taken, you may feel like, the love ain't real. Or you may feel like, man, maybe you're obsessed with this person, or maybe you're tripping. But passion, it says, the heat is rising between us. This is the intensity of my desire for you. I want you. I want your body, mind, and soul. We will be one. It will be unlike anything we have experienced before. I have a lot of passion for you. You are such passionate, magnetic queen. I feel drawn to you. Wow, yeah. So this person is saying, stop doubting me because I have so much passion for you. I absolutely love and adore you. We will be together. We will be together as one, in divine timing. Okay, so twin flames. Okay, so twin flames. It says, as your twin flame, I mirror what you're going through. Notice how we are very similar and share the same vision. There is a connection between us that can't be denied. We have to work on ourselves to be together. Look out for signs of my love. It is me sending you. So, this is telling me that with every twin flame scenario is different, okay? And with the way that this message here is giving me that this set of twin flames, they both may actually do the work and end up together, but it's going to have to be in divine timing, because twin flames um, is is a connection where we have to separate and identify self-love, really work on self, invest in self, and invest in overcoming those fears, those doubts, those insecurities, those even impulsive, reckless actions or decisions. Some twin flames can be players, you know what I'm saying? So they're emotionally unavailable. Some can be just like really naive, so they keep getting in different relationships and trauma bonding with people, and they still don't learn their lesson from people and how people treat them and how they are to receive people. So some can just continue to overgive and let people step all over their boundaries. Others can be very cold to people, you know what I'm saying, not really care about people, not really care about their emotions, very self-centered, very cold and calculated, and just worried about themselves and the people that are close to them. So in a twin flame connection, not all are going to awaken or really accept the call. So in this connection, though, I feel like these two people, especially if you've been separated from your twin flame for a long time now, if it's been a long time, if you're aware of who your twin flame is, and it's been a long time that y'all have been in separation, and you're like, man, it is what it is. Like, I know I felt this love for this person, but now I'm starting to heal. It ain't really bothering me as much as it was. You know what I'm saying? This is telling me that this connection could possibly be healed, in divine timing. These people may definitely choose to do the work. These two people in this connection may choose to do the work. But one may still be like, because they don't see the other person doing the work, they may feel like, okay, they're probably never going to come back around. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, they're not lingering on the pain, or they're not chasing, or they're not running from this person anymore. You know what I'm saying? They're just kind of like surrendering and just letting things play out the way that it plays out. But they still kind of don't have any belief in this person. It's like sometimes they may believe it and sometimes they may not. Okay, so let's see. What is this doubt? What is this doubt? All right, so let's see. Which also explains, oh my God, too. This also explains why when I first started shuffling this deck, the cards flew out so fast. So because the twin flame connection, it's like it's like the flame goes high. You know what I'm saying? You feel this energetic woof when you connect with your twin flame. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely significant to the reading. So that just dawned on me like, damn. So this doubt, yeah, overthinking. Look, Nine of Swords, not knowing what to say, guilty, scared, in fear. Don't know if it's gonna come together. Don't know if you got the right words to say to bring it back together. Don't know what this person might say. But you even see how the writing in this notebook is red and blue. That is so crazy, which is significant for the twin flame sign, the twin flame icon. You know they're blue and red. Wow, this is so damn deep. So I feel like this person is going through a turmoil. Like they spinning out. They spinning out. It says these are the things that keep me mental tornado. Yeah. Damn. So somebody's name could be Allie. I don't know. I just thought of that. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. I just started looking at this image on this card because I never seen it like this before. But what I do see is I don't know if this is the same person, but it looked like these two people may have gotten into some type of argument or altercation, and it looks like really heated, but like a lot of things were said, especially with the way that this notebook is looking. It's like a lot of things were said, maybe that was very hurtful. So it keeps this person in their head. Like they don't, what did I say when I first pulled that card and I started saying, like, they don't know what to say. They don't know if they can say anything to, fix the situation. So, yeah, so this person may feel like they wish they could take back what they said, you know what I'm saying? Because they feel like maybe they have really, really damaged this connection to no return. But the thing is that this is a twin flame connection. So everything that took place was meant to happen in order to awaken both of you, so that this person could awaken on their end and you could awaken on your end, which is why this person now is reflecting on what they said to you. And so now they're having regrets, you know what I'm saying? Because they're awakening to the difference. Because if they were at the point that they were at now, they would have never said it to you. You see what I'm saying? Which is letting you know that there is a change happening within this person, because they sit in, everybody says some shit that they don't mean at certain times, but this in particular, I feel like this person is really, really, really beating themselves up, because they love you. They love you. And they was out of line. They was out of line. Yeah, so let's see what else. What's this Nine of Swords here? What's the Nine of Swords? The Two of Wands. Didn't I just say that they wish that they could take back their decision or take back what they said to you? So this is about a choice that they made, a choice to move away, a choice to distance themselves from you. Um, it was about some choice that they made, a choice to not invest, walk away before it was, yeah, when it was all said and done. I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles, when it was all said and done, they regret the choice that they made to say the things that they said, to act the way that they acted, and now they doubt that y'all will come back together. Now they doubt that y'all will come back together. And then when I look at this Seven of Pentacles too, It's the car, it's the pinnacles, I mean, it's the muffins. They're checking to see if they're done. I also feel like this person may have did something prematurely, or yeah, prematurely. They may have made a decision prematurely. So what I mean by that is they could have taken action or said things before they actually even got to know you. That's another thing I feel like um is beating this person up. It's because they made a choice before they even actually got to know you. You know what I'm saying? And it was all out of doubt. It was all out of their own ego, their own fear that they made this choice, whatever it was, maybe to marry somebody else. You know what I'm saying? They made a choice to marry somebody else, or to stay in a marriage, or to go towards a marriage, or something. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. They kept themselves attached to a self-centered person, a gold digger, somebody that was greedy. You know what I'm saying? That only wanted what was best for them, or only wanted a financial status, or only wanted their money or something like that. They made that choice in the past and had kids with that person or reconciled with that person because they didn't allow you an opportunity. They didn't open up to you, or they didn't get to know you. They made a premature decision. Look, Ace of Swords. Spirit said that's the truth. They made a premature decision. And they see it now with the King of Swords here. The King of Swords. So they didn't have some type of mental breakthrough, some type of clarity. They didn't went through some type of logic to where they like, damn, yeah, I should have never doubted it. I should have never made the choice to doubt this connection. Oh my God, look. The Three of Swords, the Temperance, and the Lovers. I should have never made a choice to doubt this connection. Wow. And what is the passion? Look, Strength, King of Cups, Two of Cups. This person has held back their feelings out of insecurity, but they are so um, inspired by you. They are so enamored by you, your strength, your skills, your positivity, your determination to get shit done. They've sat back and watched you. Even if you don't communicate with this person, or you think that y'all in separation, or you think that you haven't heard from them in a long time, or you think that they don't care about you, they don't think about you, this, that, and the third, but they watch you. Even if it's just once a month, they catch up on you. They definitely do something to catch up on you. Um, and they're just so um surprised. They're very surprised to see how similar you are. But then they're also surprised to see you for who you are. Your love, the love that you were given to them unconditionally. Your strength, everything that they said to you, all the choices that they made to go up against you, or to really be cold towards you. Your strength. It's like you endured so much on behalf of this person, and they just feel so guilty. So this is why they distance themselves. This is why they distance their self from you. They can't face you. They're afraid to face you. They don't know where to begin to explain to you. They just like, they almost feel like God played a trick on them, but they have no idea about the twin flame connection. Or maybe they do now, but I feel like I just heard like somebody feel like they were tricked, but not by like a person. They feel like they were tricked by God. And that's weird. That's weird because clearly this person is still needing to accept accountability. Cause they're in a phase like they're recognizing shit, but they still want to blame somebody else. Maybe it was a situation where they were blaming you. This is why they even said all this crazy stuff to you or did all these crazy things to you, because they were blaming you for the distance between y'all. Um, but whole time they played a part in it too. You know what I'm saying? But then now it's like they don't want to blame you. They see your love, they see your strength, they see your patience. You know what I'm saying? They see that about you. They love that about you. They don't want to blame you. So they want to have somebody else to blame right now other than their self, cuz they're still having a hard time with facing their self, which is why they're in this 9 of swords here. They're still having a hard time with facing themselves. Although they know that they are the ones that made these choices, they still like, well, how did God let this happen? Why would God let this happen? If she's truly the one for me, why didn't I understand that or get that when we met? Like, why was it like this? Why did it play out like this? Why did it happen like this? Wow, that's deep. Look, 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. Didn't I say this person recognizes your strength? When you walked away, the 8 of Cups, when you walked away, didn't I tell you that this person kept tabs on you? Hmm. And not only that, I feel like it was also very hard for this person to walk away from you. I feel like it was very hard for this person to walk away from you. What's this King of Cups? But they had to walk into their life path, their life purpose. So you walking towards your life purpose, and twin flames do have a mission together, you know? So this person has to answer the call and walk into their life purpose. That's the most important thing. But to clarify the King of Cups, we got the 7 of Swords. This person hid how they felt about you. They hid it. They could have hid it because you blocked them. So they decided to withhold. They could feel like because you blocked them, maybe you had something to hide, or maybe you were already in another relationship. So that maybe when they were going to express how they felt about you, you blocked them. So then, they didn't come after you. They was just like, forget it. Then they got into their ego and maybe tried to do something to get back at you. Because I got the Queen of Swords on the top of the deck, which is telling me that you said something to this person, or they didn't come to you for your truth or for you to explain. Either you said something and blocked this person, they said something and you blocked them, or when they was going to come to you and speak their truth or have a heart-to-heart conversation with you, they you blocked them, or something sneaky took place, or they felt like something sneaky took place, or they were just simply hiding their feelings to begin with. What's this Two of Cups? Mm-hmm. Yep, the Ten of Swords. A lot came out. So we got the Queen of Cups, the Seven of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. Why did so many come out? Maybe you felt like this person was playing with your love because we got the Ten of Swords here. Maybe you felt like you genuinely loved this person, but you felt like they was treating you like an option. You felt like they was unclear. It was very unclear. Or maybe you felt like they was speaking subliminally with their communication. It was very subliminal. So you felt like maybe they were being sneaky. So this is why you blocked this person, because maybe, like, let's say if you block this person on social media, let's just say that if you block this person on social media, maybe this person was putting up posts about, being in love or being in a relationship or liking somebody and this, that, and the other. And because they wasn't speaking to you directly, yeah, I feel like it was indirect with the Seven of Swords here. So because they wasn't speaking to you directly, you felt like they were talking to or about somebody else because it was very indirect. It was very subliminal. You know what I'm saying? So you blocked this person. You blocked them and you walked away. But it was very hard for you to make that choice. And I feel like this person in return, um, they retaliated against that. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe they were being indirect when they were posting those things or saying those things, but they were still talking about or to you. You know what I'm saying? They were still talking about or to you, and there was a misunderstanding. There was simply a misunderstanding at this point or at that point. But maybe that's what y'all had to walk away to face. You had to walk away to face yourself because maybe you were comfortable speaking indirectly. So you had to walk away and face that insecurity within you so that you can communicate clearly and directly with this person so that in the future there's no confusion on who you feel this about or who you're talking to, or you know what I'm saying, what your meaning is behind what you're saying. So I feel like that is what may have taken place, is that somebody in this twin flame connection, when this person awakened to what they actually felt for you and wanted to express it to you, it came off clumsy. It came off as if they were still dealing with options with the Seven of Cups here. It came off as if they were gaslighting. You know what I'm saying? But you knew that your feelings and your love was true for this person. You knew that it was true. So it hurt you. It even hurt you to walk away and block this person. It hurt you to do that. But I feel like that was a boiling point for you, to where y'all both were doubting this connection, which is why this person was talking to you indirectly anyway, because they were still doubting this connection. You know what I'm saying? That's why they didn't come forward. But when they felt like they were going to come forward, or in the midst of them being indirect, it caused a separation and it caused a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, a lot of anger on both sides. What's this Queen of Cups? Yeah. What did I say? Didn't I say that this person, it was hard for them to walk away? This Queen of Cups closed out this cycle because she felt hurt. She would, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This whole time I'm talking about the Queen of Cups and I didn't even realize that the King of Cups was, I started with the King of Cups. That's crazy. Yes, so the feelings are mutual. The feelings are definitely mutual. The love definitely feel lost. Both of y'all are restless and low key doubt this connection because nobody has really spoken on how they truly feel without playing games. Oh my God, with the Seven of Cups here and the Seven of Swords, playing games, playing games. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. But playing them games caused a tremendous loss. A tremendous loss. Not only do you feel this, the person feel it too. They feel it too. And that's the whole point. Y'all had to go, isolate, reflect, and clearly decide. Clearly decide on what you want so that y'all can come back together. Drop the burden, unblock, and have that new beginning with the magician here. Really walk along your divine path together. So I feel like this person could send you a message through social media, or you could, and they may like drop a load off on you. Drop a load. And when I say a load, I mean a heavy explanation of how they've been feeling and how heavy it's been without you or how heavy it's been separated from you. And they just want a fresh start with you. 10 of Wands, 9 of Wands. What is that? The Magician came out. 8 of Swords. How they been all up in their head, not knowing what to do, in and out, in and out of their emotions, in and out of their head, realizing what they did to sabotage the connection. All right, so what does the collective need to know? What's the outcome of this situation? What will be the outcome of this situation? Oh, judgment, forgiveness, answering the call. Wow, forgiveness and answering the call. It's time. It's time to forgive yourself. It's time to forget this person. It's time to accept the differences in you and this person and really accept what you feel for this person so that y'all can come together and live out this divine mission, this divine path as you were always intended to. Wow, that was deep. That was a nice little message for the twin flame. Hopefully that helped, provided some type of clarity or confirmation for somebody. But yeah, they said stop doubting it. Come on out of your shell. Express yourself. because the love is real and everything that happened was meant to happen. Illusion. I just split the deck on illusion. It says, remember that separation is an illusion. We are always together. We are drawn together by faith. Trust your intuition. I am working hard behind the scenes to heal and reach out to you soon. Stay strong for me. I am coming back home. Wow. And what does this say? On the top of the deck, Nine of Wands. Learning from past mistakes, coming out on top as the victor. Even if you was hurt, you still came out on top. Okay? Wow. Wow, so that was it for the twin flames. If you feel you're in a twin flame connection, you want answers, don't be afraid to book your read, okay? You can find my information in the description box if you are interested. And with that being said, let's get another general read until the collective opens up. But is everybody doing okay so far? How y'all doing? Let's see what we got with the situations. Let's see what we got with the situations card. Unconditional love. Oh, wow. How beautiful. So, um, you could have an unconditional love for self. You could have an unconditional love for someone. Someone could have an unconditional love for you. But it feels like a roller coaster. Okay. So you and this person has unconditional love either for each other or the situation, but it still feels like a roller coaster. It's like y'all can never get on the same page. But you know that you love this person. You may feel like they love you, but it's like, why can't we never get on the same page? Or this could be somebody that's just non-committal. So you have unconditional love for somebody that's non-committal. But I know even me, so that doesn't change anything. You could still, have unconditional love for somebody that's non-committal and still be close to them. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I know I do. I'm like, I'm cool with us being family. We ain't gotta go the extra mile. We can still be family. I love you. I just want to be close to you. But I don't know. So let's see. What's the situation? Pop up. Okay. So we have unconditional, roller coaster, and pop up. Okay. Deep. Hmm. Not I flip the deck on legal court paperwork filed. What do that got to do with unconditional roller coaster and pop up? Hmm. And then something told me to just slide the legal card over, and it says family. So what I'm getting is that, ooh, that's what I was about to say too. That's crazy. What I'm getting is that somebody may have unconditional love for somebody, but it's been a roller coaster because their family is judging the situation. Maybe their family is telling them that this is a tragic love. They don't want them to go towards this person because we have moving physical location change. So I feel like they're telling this person that if they go towards this person, then they are going to shun them out, or they're going to block them out. You know what I'm saying? Like they maybe they're telling them like you sold your soul to the devil or something like that. Like this maybe they're trying to say that this unconditional love is very yeah, forbidden. Like they're trying to say that there's something forbidden about this unconditional love to the point where their family is going up against them. That's what I'm getting with this legal here, court paperwork filed. I feel like it's the family that's judging this person, that's judging who they have this love for, that's keeping them on this roller coaster of emotions. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't know what to do, they don't know what to expect, they don't know what move to make because they feel like if they go towards this person they're going to lose their family. You know what I'm saying? But if they s- stay with their family, they're going to miss out on unconditional love. So this person is just like torn, is what I feel like they're torn. Even if we look at the family card, you see how this person got two kids pulling them on each side. They're torn. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what to do. Diamond said, I don't think I can do that. If they non-committal and I have that kind of love, I can't be around. I understand. I understand. But oh, put it right there. So yeah, so I feel like their family is telling them that there's some type of tragedy or something, so they remain to stay single instead of being committed. This could have been a person that chose to be single in the past. They could have chose to be single over this unconditional love because their family had an issue with it. Hold on, why it get dark? Oh my goodness. Am I still on live? Can you still hear me, Diamond? Okay. I don't it could be because it's just getting dark in here, but okay, the daylight is starting to leave. But yeah, so I feel like, yeah, maybe that's what it was. So if this is somebody that you was dealing with in the past, I feel like they may have ended things with you, even though they know that they felt this unconditional love with you. They feel like the love was very unexpected and it put them in a compromising position because it was either you or their family. And I feel like they chose their family. So they walked away from you. They chose to be single. They chose to not commit to you. You know what I'm saying? And they walked away, which ultimately broke your heart. But let's see, what is this roller coaster? It don't even have to do with anything. I mean, it don't even have to do with being non-committal. But also I feel like when they actually walked away from this love, it caused you and this person to go through a whole bunch of different changes. If this is the energy that I'm picking up on, like if this is that past energy, um, and this person walked away from you, it caused a lot of grief, a lot of heartbreak, I feel like, in you and this person. And I feel like it caused y'all to go through a whole bunch of different changes. So you could have been dealing with legal issues. This person could have been dealing with legal issues. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, shit just start, it almost, what I just saw was almost something like, it was like shit just started crashing down unexpectedly. Like, shit just started happening out the blue. Man, what did I say? I was just shuffling these cards and I got the Three of Swords. Heartbreak, separation, confusion, pain. You know what I'm saying? Wow. What the and then on the top of the deck, I got the Nine of Cups because you felt like this person was your wish fulfillment, or this person felt like you were their wish fulfillment. And when y'all separated, it was so heartbreaking for this person. Like, I really feel like this, um, they kind of went through an emotional roller coaster for real. Like, who was that? Who sung that? It wasn't, I think was it Vivian Green or Adina Howard? I don't know. It could have even been Heather Headley. I ain't gonna get it right. But it was. Thank you, Sydney. Thank you, Sydney. Yeah, it was an emotional roller coaster. Yes. So yeah, that's what the roller coaster was. Oh, it was heartbreak. Oh. Dang, because they had to walk away from their true love. Look at this. Look, the Nine of Cups, but there's not nine cups here. There's only five. That's because the nine, the last cup was in the making. That was y'all. It was in the making, but instead you had to walk away from it. Oh my God, bro. Sydney said, I was just listening to that song today. Wow, that's so significant. Whoa. Thank you, Sydney. Look, the Ace of Wands. It was a new beginning for this person, but there was a blockage, there was an obstacle that caused them to turn around, which was their family. I fucking know it. Didn't I say? Oh my God, I knew it. I knew it. I'm sorry, y'all. Maybe that's how excited this person was. Like, I knew it. Like, they knew they loved you because after all this time, their feelings didn't go nowhere. So they like, man, I knew it. I knew it. I knew she was the one. I knew I loved her. I knew it. I knew it. You know what I'm saying? But that was their opportunity. That was their new beginning with this Ace of Wands here. But they did a U-turn because of a snake, a few snakes detoured them. That's messed up, man. That's so messed up. Let's see. Yep, they chose family. What did I Man? Or they could have already had a family with somebody. They could have already had a family with somebody. So they kind of felt stuck. They felt obligated to these people, to this person. They didn't want to take up the challenge of going against them. Maybe they were fearful about something. Maybe they feared that, this person would take something from them, or maybe they feared that a lot of people would come up against them and they didn't have any shot against these people. You know what I'm saying? Something about their courage or something about them being brave and taking on the challenge. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want to do that. It could have also been about their past, things that they may have done in the past that people said that they was going to expose. You know what I'm saying? If they was to go towards this person, it could have been all types of shit that may have came up in between. But whatever came in between y'all, it was unexpected. It was unexpected for y'all to even find this love or come into contact with this love. You know what I'm saying? It was very unexpected. So this person, this person was definitely like they chose family, unfortunately. Cindy said, I would not be with a family who didn't want me to be happy. I know, right? I know. It's true. That's true. That's absolutely true. Hi, Kenora. Hi, welcome in, beautiful people. I appreciate y'all so much. Don't forget to hit the like button for me and subscribe to the channel if you caught a vibe, okay? But yeah, it was very heartbreaking. It was very heartbreaking for this person. They didn't want to face the challenge. Whatever the challenge was that arose, they didn't want to face it. What's the pop up? What was this pop up? Clarify the pop up. Oh, a pregnancy. Okay. So So it could have been a pregnancy that popped up too and interfered in y'all's connection. So this person didn't know how they were going to tell you that they were pregnant, or they didn't know how they were going to tell you that they got somebody pregnant, and to start that whole roller coaster situation, they may have gained knowledge about them being pregnant, or about, their you having getting somebody pregnant or something like that. It could have been that situation where a pregnancy intervened, and this caused an unexpected pregnancy, and this caused the person to kind of shy away because they didn't want to have to explain, or they didn't want to start a new beginning knowing that they then really created a new beginning with somebody else by getting them pregnant, or by getting pregnant by somebody, you know what I'm saying? So they kind of they walked away, unfortunately, or they withheld information, or they withheld what they felt, or you know what I'm saying, they held back speaking up, and just kind of watched from a distance, you know so yeah. Or this could also be a situation where they may pop up on you. They might want a new beginning with you. They may pop up, explain that they've been watching you for some time, and they want to take it to the next level. They want you to have their baby now. You know what I'm saying? They want to be with you. They want to be with you. They want to see if y'all can move forward and have a new beginning. Clarify the unconditional love. Clarify unconditional. Oh, the king of wands. The king of wands, but it fell on the confession of your soulmate deck. It fell on that deck and then fell off. That's so weird. So I'm about to flip the last card on this confession deck and see what it is, because that was major. Like, it literally just flipped over here on the deck and then flipped onto the floor. That was weird as hell. But yeah, so this person, yeah, they felt an unconditional love for you. Like I said, with the King of Wands here, they saw it, they felt it, they got extremely excited. They felt extremely capable of, taking on the world when they connected with you. But I feel like there was also some type of difference. There was also some type of doubt, and there was some type of situation that came about that caused this person to weigh the different options, or caused this person to contemplate what would be the best option, or if this is even real or not. You know what I'm saying? It put a lot of thoughts in their head about this connection. So the confession of the soulmate, I'm going to flip this deck over and see what it is. Oh my God. Twin flame signs. Twin flames. Okay. So that's what it was. Y'all were meant to ignite each other and separate so that you can awaken to your inner calling. So it's destined. And I just keep looking at this deck over here too. And on the top of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune, which is telling me that this connection was absolutely destined. So this person could have been in a marriage already. They could have been in a relationship already. They could have had something going on already when they met you. But the thing is that y'all met for a reason. It was fated because you were to awaken this person. So the whole time they were going through hell, the only thing that they could think about was the love that they had for you, which kept them motivated and kept, or I ain't gonna say the love that they have for you because maybe they wasn't fully awakened to that yet, but they did remember the love that you had for them. But I feel like shit was just still up in the air. It was just so confusing, which it should have been because again, I'm picking up on a twin flame connection right here. Look, judgment in the reverse. Yeah. Person was not awakened. The love was to awaken this person so that you can create the initiative in them so that they can go after what they truly love and hope for, um viciously, without letting anybody interfere, without worrying about the weight of the world being on their shoulders, being judged, being cast out, being, criticized, being um come up against, with the legal here. It talks about somebody may coming up against somebody. You know what I'm saying? Also, I'm getting that with the pop-up or unexpected, I'm really thinking that this is this person coming towards you at this point. What's this pop-up unexpected, the Page of Swords and the Empress? I feel like this person sees now who their true divine love is. Yep. What did I get? The Emperor. I got the Emperor in the world. Two major arcanas telling me that a major transformation is about to take place. This person is coming to you in this Emperor energy because they want a new beginning. They're going to accept accountability for what took place in the past. They're going to tell you that they probably wasn't awakened to the fact to where they was ready to, call things out for what it was, you know, but now they are. You see, well, I don't know if y'all saw it or not because it's black. Oh my God, it's completely black now. That's crazy. But on this Page of Swords card, this person is pointing their finger. They're pointing their finger. They're calling some shit out. Let me go turn the light on so that y'all can see this. Where's my lamp? Okay. All right. So y'all should be able to see now. So yeah, when this person, like I said, in the past, they was scared to call shit out because they were afraid of people judging them. Come on. They were afraid of people judging them. You see how they calling it out, but then they got these people pointing back at them. But with it being in the upright, it's also given that this person, their judgment was clouded. Their judgment was clouded in the past. They didn't want to come up against these people because they knew that it was going to bring a lot of turmoil, or they just was fearful that it was going to bring a lot of turmoil. But if we look now, shit, they calling shit out now. And they could be doing it through social media. They could be doing it like broadcasting it. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like they're gonna put this shit up in people's face. Like either they putting it up in their face now or they will be. They are gonna be putting it in people's face. And I feel like part of it is ego and the other part is that they just love you to the core. So they like, man, I still have an opportunity at this love. I'm about to do what is necessary for me and my person. I'm about to do what's necessary for me and my person. Okay, Diamond. All right, honey. As soon as I get done, wrap up this collective, I got you. So, what's the Three of Swords? I really don't need to clarify this because I already know what it's about. Yep, it fell on the floor. It fell flat on their face. Fell flat on their face when they made the choice to be non-committal or when they made the choice didn't I say fell flat on their face? Look at the Seven of Swords here, the Tower, the Four of Wands in reverse. I'm not fucking lying. I'm not playing. This person fell flat on their face when they chose to go to not open up to this unconditional love. They miss it like the heck. They miss this love for real. They miss it. Okay, Diamond. Hey, Jonathan. Welcome in. Welcome in. I am doing a live general read. We are accepting donation reads, and we have one ahead of you if you want to tap in, family. So yeah, so if you're in a scenario where you and your person, you connected with your person and they was in a marriage already and they turned you down because they had clouded judgment and they didn't walk away from this marriage or they didn't walk away from this family that they already created or invested in because maybe the person had a pop-up unexpected pregnancy or something like that. They caught hell. When I say they caught hell, they caught hey, it's like you know what I just saw? I know y'all know them Raggedy Ann dolls. I know y'all know them Raggedy Ann dolls. And how the kids love playing with those little Raggedy Ann dolls and they grab them by their hair and they they carry them by their hair. They carry them by their hair. So that's how this person got treated. It ain't funny, man. It's really sad. People shouldn't have to go through that to awaken to when somebody is treating them good. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't the one to judge. But yeah, this person was really being dragged. Like they was dragged in this situation. And I feel like that's why I said that this person is gonna broadcast y'all's connection, y'all's commitment when y'all come back together, they gonna broadcast that shit out of ego because they've been through so much shit. Like they've been through so much stuff. So that's crazy. That's wild. That's super wild. But yeah, we got the Fool on the top of the deck. A new beginning. A leap of faith. Moving forward. Y'all probably gonna move. You gonna move in together. They might buy you a home, buy you a new car or something. And then I feel like when this person come back around, you might feel like, that's justice. Like, I feel like you're going to get your justice for the love that you have for this person, the unconditional, genuine love you have for this person that you was all up in the air about, that you felt betrayed and just treated unfairly about. I feel like you're going to get your justice. Things are going to be made right. It's going to be made right. And y'all just truly going to love each other going forward. Y'all going to love each other and do what y'all can to make each other happy. And there could have been a situation where somebody said that this connection was going to play out like this with the Queen of Cups here. You may even said that to this person. You know what I'm saying? You may even told them that it was going to play out like this, or somebody may have told you that it was going to play out like this, or something. I feel like something was preconceived with this Queen of Cups. So Spirit said, thank your spirit team now. I was just about to say that. I was about to say, start thanking your spirit team now. Because look, they said start thanking them now because this shit about to rush into you. This is about to rush in. It is definitely on its way. It's on its way, man, because you did the work that was necessary in order for you to get to where you needed to be. And with that being said, you got unconditional love coming towards you. And I feel like heavily that it's going to be this person that chose to be single and walk away from you in the past. I really feel like it's going to be them. But if it's not them, it's still going to be somebody. So you just keep going. And they're going to have money too. And I got the King of Pentacles here. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be solid. They're going to be mature. And they're not going to take risks with their life anymore. Or you going to stumble up on somebody that's not taking risks with their life. They done tied up all the loose ends. Now they ready to skate off with you. For real. Y'all about to go retreat. You know what I'm saying? Isolate and emotionally fulfill each other. Emotionally provide emotional support. So y'all might go, go somewhere, go retreat and just talk about your emotions, get shit off your chest, you know? Just y'all. But that was beautiful though. So that's what I have for the collective on that one. That's what I have on that one. Awesome. Yeah, somebody's soulmate. Jonathan said I put my number down. Is that okay? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, Dash Hex, no, I was about to say Dashman. What the hell? Diamond, you have a question? Or did you just want a general? And also, what was I about to say? Um oh, have you seen Yay, Diamond? Have you seen Yay since she came in the last time? Diamond said no. Oh, okay. All right, she just been on my mind. All right, so I know she said that y'all knew each other from another reader's chat, so I didn't know. She just been on my mind because that was crazy though, that read when she had popped into the chat. But let's see, let's see. Diamond says she want a general. Jonathan said chosen. Yes, sir. What's going on, Jonathan? Oh, okay, Diamond. Okay, okay. What's going on, Jonathan? How may I help you, sir? All right, let's see what we got for Diamond. What do we have for Diamond? You know what? Oh my God. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Tick tock, Diamond. Time is winding down, honey. Time is winding down. And then we have intervention and we have family. So somebody's family could be intervening, or somebody's family could be helping them. Says rescue, others involved. I don't know, but we got TikTok when I stopped shuffling that deck. But I felt like I should do this deck for you just to get a message of love. You know what I'm saying? See what it got to say to you. A confession. What do you need to know from your true love? What does Diamond need to know, Spirit? What does Diamond want to know or need to know? What does Diamond want to know or need to know? Ooh, ooh, surprise. And learning. So somebody is educating themselves. They educating themselves about themselves or about you. They actually opening up a book and reading. What's going on here? What we got for Diamond? What we got for Diamond? Silence and mind. Oh my god! And communication. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it says silence. It says, I am sorry for my silence. I just needed a break, and now I don't know how to reach out to you again. I am afraid you won't let me back. I know it's been a long time since we haven't spoken, but trust me, my love, I missed you so much during this time, and I am finding my way back to you soon. Wow. So it's telling me that this person is halfway their shadow side. It's something about their shadow side. I feel like this person is in between. They're in between, but I feel like the time is running out. This is also significant too to the TikTok because you see, we can't see nothing on the side of this man. It's black. You know what I'm saying? It's dark. So I feel like this person is slowly the light. It's crazy. It's so weird. I'm about to try to explain this. the time is falling. Like the time is running out. The time is running out. So I feel like in both of these cards, it is signifying that the time is running out. So the sun is setting. But I also feel like the other flip side to this, as the time run out, the more light this person goes and walks into. So as it gets dark, as the sun is setting, the more light this person goes into, if that makes any sense. Because I feel like as the time dwindles, is opening them up more to what they're feeling for you, to what you mean to them, and the action that they know that they are going to have to take. You know what I'm saying? So this card says mine. It says, I want to take the honoring path towards you, so I am taking responsibility for my situation first. I am coming forward to tell you how I feel. I know I have what it takes to make you mine. I am ready for our new beginning. Wow, this is deep. So somebody about to come forward to y'all's new beginning. And I can't help the fact that I ended the last read on the King of Pentacles when I started your read. So let me go on and throw that out there because it was already on my mind heavy. Like it was already crazy. So I'm going to just go on and say it. But the communication, you know what I'm saying? You see how it's black? This person ain't saying nothing. They're silent. But you see all the light around it. They're getting ready to communicate. I want to reach out to you. Please be open to receiving communication from me soon. Your response, let me say that again. Your response. Let me say that one more time. Your response will encourage me greatly, and I will be waiting to hear back from you. Okay? So keep that in mind. Whenever this person reaches out to you and say whatever they're going to say, make sure that you're being patient and you're expressing yourself lovingly. Okay, because it's a challenge for this person too, which is why y'all keep bumping heads, or which is why there's a misunderstanding. But they do know what they need to do. They do know. But the thing is that they're battling with the idea of accepting the fact. And I feel like it's hard to reject now. It's getting harder and harder to reject. It's getting harder and harder to ignore. You know what I'm saying? So he said, I'm taking responsibility for my situation. So that brings me back to that reminds me of when you said, that reminds me of when you said, my fault. I'm freezing. So this person may have a problem, like a real problem with expressing themselves. And it could be a situation where they kind of be forgetting what the hell they be wanting to say or something. Somebody could be like forgetful when they try to explain shit because maybe they don't have the right word. So then they just be like, man, forget it. You know what I'm saying? This could be that type of person. But that brings me back to when you said that he don't like you around that person. You know what I'm talking about? So that's why I feel like in this card that came out, it says, I am taking responsibility for my situation, which means I like he's starting to acknowledge or accept the fact that I can't say shit about you being around somebody if I'm around somebody. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's why that line right there, that sentence is very important. I felt like it was very significant. That's wild. That's wild. So what is this silence? What else do Diamond need to know? The Four Swords. Oh my God. Oh my God. The Four Swords. Oh my God. So the Four Swords, my fault. The Four Swords in the upright tells me that there's been a lot of silence This person been maybe isolated to themselves, reevaluating, thinking, meditating, praying to God on this situation, looking for clarity, looking for answers. But with it being in the reverse, that means they got all the answers. They got the answers. Now it's time for them to take the action and come out of this solitude and come out of this silence. So we got the Four of Swords in reverse. This person about to come out. Man, look, the Fool card. The Fool card. A fresh start. A new beginning. Action. Taking a leap of faith. Taking a leap of faith. Oh my goodness. Yeah. The Ace of Pentacles I see in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse. This person knows. They know. They know that you are the one for them. And they're heartbroken. They heartbroken because they know that you are the one. And they could be in a situation that they're very unhappy in, and they know that this person is not the one, that this person is not their abundance. They know that this person is not their abundance, which is why that line, one more time, is so significant. That's crazy. That's wild. So I've just seen the King of Wands. This person know they gotta act. They gotta act. They gotta be fearless. Gain the courage. They may be bumping heads right now, clearing their energy. Man, what did I just say? Didn't I just say they bumping heads right now? Look at the fucking Five of Wands. And excuse my language, but I'm excited. So maybe they're coming to fight. Maybe they want to fight for this. Two of Cups. Oh, dang. They said you're mine. I want to be sitting on the porch drinking coffee with you. It's like, now I don't know if you drink coffee. But this person, like, I want to be with you. I want to be with you. Yeah, I want to be with you. I want to be with you. Yeah, I want to be. Just like me. What song is that? I know it's Kendrick Lamar. So go listen to that. I want to be with you. Yeah. That's my jam, too. I love that song. I can hear it right now in my head. Yep. So the Eight of Cups, they accepting accountability in this connection that they may be already in. They're walking away from, or they want you to walk away from some situation that you're already in because they feel like you're theirs. And I just say they want to be on the porch rocking with you. They want to be on the porch rocking with you. Yeah, because they're bored. Look, they're no longer worried about what they're going to lose if they choose to move on. Or it could be a situation where they are thinking about what they're going to lose with you. If you choose to move on, if you choose to go on y'all separate ways, you see how there's two paths here? They're thinking about if you choose to go on with your separate way, they thinking about what they're going to lose, miss out on. And they don't want to. They don't want to miss out on it. They don't want to lose it. Also, what I'm getting is with this Four of Cups, it's home. That's what I'm saying. They want to be laid up comfortable. You see how this person laid up on the couch watching TV? They want to be laid up and comfortable. They want to be booed up. What's the Four of Swords in reverse? The Ten of Swords in reverse. A lot of pain, a lot of procrastination, a lot of confusion in this situation. But now they want to take the opportunity to let go of that pain. And maybe even in this silence, they're taking the opportunity to let go of that pain in this silence right now. Page of Swords, they're just learning. Didn't I say something about learning when I started your reading? I remember saying something about learning. But yeah, they're learning. You know what I'm saying? They're educating themselves, maybe on themselves, because we did see the Eight of Cups, which talks about walking a path of self-love, walking a journey of self, rediscovering self, getting to know self again. But this person been watching you too. They've been watching you. They've been silently watching you. Two of Cups, the sun. Didn't I say that they know you are their happiness? They know that you are their true love. They want to express it. They're going to express it. Ten of Cups. And I'm going to leave it at that. Ten of Cups. So after doing that, what I feel is that they know that they have been self-sabotaged in this situation. Could be out of fear, could be out of addictions, could be out of insecurities or guilt. It could be all of those things or one of them. Doesn't matter. But I feel like they know and they have come to that understanding that it's time to let go of whatever may have happened in the past. It's time to let it go and really open up to this opportunity of being emotionally satisfied and fulfilled. I feel like this person is opening up to the idea that they have unconditional love for you. And the shit that they're doing now or the people that they're investing in now, they don't have that same love for. And I feel like they're opening up and they're realizing that. And with that, that is as the sun goes down, I feel like their feelings come to the light. And with that being said, I definitely feel like there's going to be some communication very soon where this person may express exactly what they feel, accept accountability, and really want to go on and move forward in y'all's connection. Okay. Peace and Love said I had 3 shots of espresso and I don't really drink coffee, so I'm trying to ground myself because I feel like I'm on drugs. Yes, Jonathan. Jonathan, how can I help you? Jonathan. 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 Cindy said all espresso shots will do that. Just try to relax to claim the jitters and let it run out of your system naturally and stay hydrated. That's so funny. I mean, I guess it's because I be at work. I just got hip to espresso. That's what's sad. I just got hip to espresso. And I don't know if it's because I be at work when I take the little shot or whatever, but I didn't get that feeling. Like it had me going crazy. But I don't know, peace and love. I don't know. Go jog. Go jog real quick. Especially if the weather is nice where you live at. Go take a walk around the block. Diamond said, "Thank you so much. I had got to the point of giving up and moving on." Oh, Diamond, see? And that's that. Hey, I done seen a lot of reads where they be like, just when you thought it was over, boom, here they come. So I wouldn't doubt that, but um you just said, but look at what you just said though, Diamond. Look at what you just said. You said just when I got to the point of giving up. What did what the hell does TikTok talk about? What does this talk about? The sun setting, the opportunity leaving, the opportunity leaving. And what did I say too? Didn't I say something in the reading about this person feel like they better go on and make a move or something before you go somewhere else or be with somebody, like they don't want you to be with somebody else, some shit like that. I know I said it. I remember me saying it. I remember me saying it. But you clearly just said it. You got to the point of giving up and moving on. We got it right here. The sun is setting on this dude. And the more the sun set, the more this person come to realize. And not only that, like I said, I done saw a couple reads where they like, just when you finally thought it was over, boom, there they go. So I don't know, but this person's higher self, and clearly their intention is truly to communicate and express that you do make them happy. And they do feel the most happiest when they are with you. That's what I'm getting from this sun and this Two of Cups. They feel the most happiest when they are with you. Confirmation. I just burped. So I definitely feel like, and you asked for a general. Let's not forget, this came out in your general. This person is dealing with insecurities and they afraid that if you get to know their self, you won't like them or something. They battling with that. It's a strong battle with this person. So I feel like your spirit team is wanting you to be patient and be welcoming. Be patient and be welcoming to this person because it's a battle for them. Jonathan said, trying to get to know you, chosen. I know that's right. I know that's right, honey love. I don't mind that. That's what I want you to do. Diamond said, I loved him just the way he was. I didn't try to change him. Right, exactly. And that be the thing. That be the thing. When they not used to people loving them for who they are, they like, what? You ain't complaining about me. You not trying to change me. You not wanting me to do this or making me do this or this, that, and the third. Diamond said, I can't wait forever. No, facts. Facts. And you ain't got to either. You ain't got to, honey love. But he said, oh my God, spirit is childish. Ah, look, the Holy Spirit funny as heck, bro. As we were saying that, talking about I ain't gotta wait forever, and I'm sitting up here like, nope, and you ain't got to either, nope. But then look at Spirit. I'm so dead. Talking about wait. I shuffled the deck and landed on wait. I'm so weak. I'm about to read this card. I'm about to read both of them. One says expectation. It says, I want to be all that you want me to be. I don't want to disappoint you. I know you have a lot of expectations from me, and I am trying to stand for that. But at times I feel so far away from that, and I am afraid to let you down or disappoint you. What did I just say, Diamond? I was done with your reading. I was only just talking to you. You know what I'm saying? But what did I just say? Didn't I just say that this person may feel like if they get close to you, they may disappoint you or you may not like them or something? And then you came back with, I loved him just the way he was. Huh? But that doesn't change the fact of what this person may think or feel just because you may love him. You know what I'm saying? And then not only that, then we get the damn card. I said, you said, I can't wait forever. I said, nope, and you ain't got to either. And look at Spirit. Wait. This is dead wrong. It says, I haven't wanted to admit to myself how I really feel for you. It means stepping out of my comfort zone. It's time. I know it's taken me a while. I do know what you need, and I want to do this right. Please wait for me. I will do things right between us when I come forward to you. Man, playing like crazy. Playing like crazy, Diamond. For real. Listen, this is why it's so funny. This is why it's so funny because what did I say? Didn't I say that this person knows in your reading? I said that this person knows what you feel for them. But or no, I might have said that in a general read. I might have said that in a general read. Like this person know what you feel for them, but they slowly opening up to what they feel for you or accepting what they feel for you. No, I think I said that in your reading. And then look at this card. Look at what it says. I haven't wanted to admit to myself how I really feel for you. That's crazy, man. Be on point, boy. Be on point. Be on point. I know, though. I know, but, we also got to think of this like, this thing was fated. You meeting this person, you being with this person. It was fated. You know what I'm saying? So the divine is in control, not us. It may be our ego talking, you know, saying, I'm going to leave them if they don't come. But then they show up at the perfect time. And that be something. That be something. Jonathan said, it's okay if I'm trying to be your man. Yes. Yes. Baby, I'm single. You know what I'm saying? What's good? Let me get to know you, Jonathan. What you got going on, baby? Diamond says, Spirit playing. If he not here in the next few months, I'm completely out. Where you out of? Where you out of? Do that mean that you're gonna block out your feelings and block out the love that you feel for him if he's not there in a couple months, but then he show up in a year? You're gonna be like, nah, buddy, I don't feel the same way for you. Diamond said, I knew what he felt, but he didn't want to because he know I would be the only one who could do damage to his heart. Right. Yeah, exactly. And that's what they be scared of. That's why they be keeping it closed because they like, nah, I felt this before and I'll be damn. I'll be damn. You feel me? So, look, I split the deck on divine guidance. That's deep. That's super deep. And I just told you that the divine controls everything. I just told you that. That's wow. He said, "You are mine. I'm sorry." She said, "Even with him trying to push away what he felt for me, he still was going to hurt. And he didn't understand that. He only left that with me before and I broke it. I mean, he only felt that with me before and I broke it." Oh, it wasn't you that broke it. It wasn't really you. I don't feel like it was you that broke it. I feel like he was dealing with some unpassed traumas that he still didn't, open up to in the past. So it's just a situation where he has to stop doubting. Both of y'all got to stop doubting. You know what I'm saying? And allow the illusion to fade, because even though y'all are separated, you're still his world. And clearly he's still your world. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just got to put the pieces together, put the puzzle together. It's going to work out the way it's supposed to. For real, just be transparent. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully by you being transparent, being real with somebody, that gives them the opportunity to be real back with you and transparent back with you. And don't mistake the fact that people don't always understand that in the beginning, so it takes time. And unfortunately, with our kind, we've been through a lot. Some get it, some don't. Some get it, some don't. So, but at the end of the day, we always got to choose what's best for us. So make sure you listening to your intuition and you walk in a path that makes you happy. Continue on your healing journey. I feel like the right person is going to come and y'all going to be happy at the end of the day. You know? Jonathan said, "Working hard. Can I get your number, chosen?" You got my email. What you need my number for? Book a read, Jonathan. Book a read so I can really get to know you. Diamond said, "Chosen getting a hot date on YouTube." You feel me? Well, we gonna stream one day, stream a cup of coffee. I'm down. Shit, I don't be doing nothing. I ain't hating. Diamond said, I met quite a few people on YouTube myself until I seen some pics. I'm dead. I'm super dead. Nah, I think Jonathan the real deal. I think Jonathan the real deal. Holyfield. Ain't that right, John John? Little John John? Little John John. Thinking hard, baby. Thinking hard. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. Okay, so we have unspoken. There is so much I want to say to you, but I find it difficult to put my feelings into words. Just know that you are very important to me. The depth of my love for you is beyond work. There is so much unspoken between us, which I will soon reveal to you. Okay, somebody about to soon reveal something. Is that gonna be you, John John? You about to send me an email? We about to kick this thing off? I'm ready, baby. Give me a ticket, baby. I'm headed straight to you. What's, what else do we have for the collective? You are mine. Look, you see that? You are mine. You are mine. A lot of unspoken words. Hell yeah. Can I get a hell yeah? That's funny. Healing. Yes, baby, we can heal together. We can heal together. He said you ready for a real man. Hold on. Let me say that. Let me say, see, I'm so damn ready. I'm gonna start speaking in another language. Okay. Let me see. Unspoken. Unspoken. So somebody is healing. Their love has been unspoken. You know, there is so much I want to say to you, but I find it difficult to put my feelings into words. Just know that you are very important to me. The depth of my love for you is beyond work. I just read that. I'm childish. You are mine. There is no one else in the world who could ever replace you. We were made to be together. We are destined, and I am yours, and you are mine only. We have done this before, and we'll do it again. Oh, how cute! How cute. I cannot wait. Six of Wands. Yes, your supporter, baby. And people is going to support this connection. People are going to support your connection. Jonathan said, reading my energy. I don't know if it resonates. I'm reading the collective. I'm reading the collective. You got something to say? You got something to say to the collective or to your love? We got the Queen of Pentacles with the Page of Cups. Yeah, somebody wanna I know. Diamond said I used to wear earrings like that. Did you? I got some like this too, but it got my nickname in the middle. That's funny. But Queen of Pentacles, yeah, somebody got something to say to you. They admire you. They admire your hard work. They admire your creativity. You know what I'm saying? Like they are just so enamored by you. I feel like they're also intimidated by you. They feel a little goofy when it comes to you. They feel like they don't measure up to you with the Page of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe this person feel like they don't measure up to you, or they couldn't measure up to you in the past, which is why they never really expressed how they truly felt, even though they always had this clear vision or this clarity of what they truly felt for you, and that you were wifey material with the Four of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles here. Confirmation. Oh my goodness. So you are mine. You are mine. The Ten of Wands. So a lot of pressure. Yeah, this person feels a lot of pressure because they know that you are there. So they're cracking. Like they're cracking. They can't wait to express this. And I feel like, what did I say? This came from, okay, so this kind of resonate with the reading. I think the first or second reading. Um, but this person, I feel like they're gonna come and drop all this information on you. Like they just gonna drop it all on you. Like, damn. And it's gonna be filled with a lot of passion, a lot of passion, a lot of they may put some type of creativity into it, but you're gonna feel the energy. It's gonna hit you like a ton of bricks. Or maybe it hit this person like a ton of bricks. Like, damn, that really is the love of my life. What, man, stop fucking playing. What did I just say? Got the Queen of Cups out here. That really is the love of my life. That's crazy. What with the Two of Pentacles? They've been pondering on this. They've been back and forth about this. They can't believe it, low key. Look, they can't believe it. With the Nine of Wands, this could have been somebody that was very guarded in the past, or they could be guarded right now. They could be guarded right now. Still, like, man, are you, man? That's wild. Queen of Wands. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so they're healing. You healing. This person is healing. Yeah, because they're going to express. Yeah, the Eight of Swords, they're trying to come up out of their head. They're trying to come up out of their head. And didn't I just say that they're going to come express this love and it's going to fall like a ton of bricks? It's going to be like a weight. Like, this person going to act like they've been carrying a baby. I don't know why I just said that, but that's how it's going to feel like when this person released. Like they've been carrying a damn baby. Yeah, they ready to end whatever type of conflict or whatever type of overthinking or self-sabotaging behavior that they've been in. They're ready to end it. Like they've had these feelings for a long time. They've looked up to you. They've admired you. They've, thought you were beautiful, thought you were successful. Um, they admire your creativity, your strength, and it's something that they just haven't said that they want to say, that they will say very soon. Yep, we got the Ten of Swords here. Yep. So y'all could have been through a lot. Some challenging times. Some challenging times. They overcoming that, or they want to overcome that and move forward. That was just a little general read I was called to do, even though it did align with the energy that was in here earlier. You are being divinely guided to the love of your life. Mwah. How about that? Diamond said, really, Spirit, really been on it tonight. Yeah, they have. They have. Lovely, it was okay. Where did you even come from? She came in out of nowhere. What the, like a thief in the night. My sniper and shit. Hold on, y'all better tread lightly. I got a sniper in the building. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better tread lightly. Like, Don't make me sit them dogs out. They be coming out of nowhere. You'll never see them. You'll never see them. You feel me? Like, you'll never see them. What's up, lovely? Diamond said Jonathan was getting him a number. Lovely said he was talking that silliness. Not today. Lovely, sometimes we need that silliness, baby. Sometimes we need that. It's cool. He wasn't bugging. I was about to get off anyway. I felt some frustration coming in here. Yeah, Jonathan, did you have a question? Or you just want a general read? The reads are by donation, lovely. But Jonathan, did you have a general? Okay, what's your question? Hello, welcome in everybody. Welcome to my channel. I done see some new faces in here today. Welcome to all my subscribers. It didn't pop up on the screen for me, but I welcome y'all with open arms. Hey loves, how y'all doing? Thank you for tuning in, being on here with me. This the longest I done been in the last few weeks, or something like that. So today been a vibe. It's been pretty good. We done tapped into some twin flame energy. We done got some messages out here. Um, so yeah, we're gonna keep that positivity flowing, okay? Keep them laughs going. Welcome in, welcome in. And throw your question down there, Jonathan. Would I get to know you? Cindy said, thanks for reading for us. You're most welcome, Cindy. Thank you for listening, honey. Jonathan said, would I get to know him? That's your question. That's funny. That's funny. I just said I would get to know you. What you think, I'm lying? Lovely said, you see why I do what I do? Who, Lovely? He said no. Well, clearly you can't read, Jonathan. Because, or you could be going through some type of insecurities. Where are you from, Jonathan? Lovely said, let me know, Chosen. The block button ready. I'm dead. Where are you from, Jonathan? Oh, you want the cards to tell me, to tell you? You want the cards to tell you? That's funny. Hold on. Why am I cracking the fuck up on the inside? I'm an energy reader, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't try to pull like Lovely said, I don't know if he being serious or joking. Spirit said, they don't know. on everything. This is hilarious to me. Why am I cracking the fuck up on the inside? Bro, the high priestess, this is telling me I already know something. Or you already know something, Jonathan. So quit playing. Quit playing, Jonathan. You already know. So stop playing. What do you know, Jonathan? Tell us. We need to know because we don't know if you're joking or if you're serious. And sometimes we like to joke, but other times we like to be serious. Why did the high priestess come out for this answer? That means somebody already knows something. And I feel like I'm nervous. So I ain't even gonna worry about it, Jonathan. I'm gonna go on and get up off here, baby. All right, but that's your answer. You gotta try. You gotta try to know, I guess. Jonathan said, for real, I wanna be your man. I know, baby. I know. I wanna be your woman too. So going to take that extra step. You know what I'm saying? Send me a ticket or something. I'm gonna be right by your side. I'm dead as hell. Lovely said you gotta take her out on a date first. Exactly. Mm-hmm. And don't be late. And don't be late. Jonathan said no cat. No cat. No cat, baby. No cat. Okay? We'll talk about this later. I'm about to hop off, okay? And take care of my business. All right, families, but I do love y'all though. I appreciate y'all again, okay? These reads was definitely eye-opening. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they provided a lot of confirmation or clarification for somebody to help you along your healing path. And Lovely said, girl, I almost blocked your blessing. My bad. Exactly, Lovely. That's what I'm like. Hold on, Lovely. Wait. That's my man's right there. That's my man's. No, I'm just but hold up. Nah, baby. Now you scaring me talking about whole minute. Nah, hold on. What the fuck that mean? I gotta go, man. Now you done fucked up the church's money, Jonathan. What you said ain't make no damn sense. No, I'm just y'all funny as shit though, man. But I love it here. I'm glad I got on though. I really am. So I'm gonna see y'all beautiful people later, okay? All right, y'all have a lovely day or a lovely night, okay? Lovely. For real. Y'all are funny as shit. Okay. I love y'all, man. Have a great night. Bye, Sydney. Thank you for staying the whole time. You are beautiful. And so are you, Diamond. And so are you, Lovely. And so are you, Jonathan. Y'all take care. Have a great one. Okay. And don't forget, y'all can contact me by email, the website, Facebook, TikTok. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why the hell I just threw my little Kool-Aid over here, but if y'all wanted to know, it's a pineapple crush. Okay? Have a great one, y'all. Bye.